Hello, my name is Kush Patel. Today's research topic I will be focusing on resilience planning for climate change adaptation in construction projects. Climate change is pressing issue that has significant impact on the construction industry. By incorporating resilience planning into construction projects, we can ensure that these projects are better equipped to withstand the effect of climate changes. Research focus. Building for a changing climate. Climate change is no longer distant threat, its present reality with far-reaching consequences. The construction industry is not immune to these impacts, from increasingly frequent and severe storms to rising sea levels. Traditional construction methods need to adapt to ensure the longevity and safety of building and infrastructures. This research investigates strategies for building resilience into construction projects, safeguarding them against the effect of the changing climate. This is some research question guiding our investigation. To effectively adapt to climate change, we need to shift our approach to construction. This research aims to answer key questions that will guide this shift. Firstly, how can we integrate climate change consideration into the earlier stage of construction projects, from design to planning? Secondly, what building materials and technique can we make structure more resistant to the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events? Finally, how can we leverage sustainable practice like green infrastructure to building not just resilient building, but resilient communities as a whole? By exploring this question, we can develop a more sustainable and climate consequences approaches to construction. These slides give you the information about literature review on three different articles. They give you the information on these three different articles like information of the in-text citation, general ranking, research method, research aim, key findings, limitation, usefulness and relevance to research. Article 1. Title and Authors. Enhancing Building Resilience in a Changing Climate. A review by Sarah Jones and David Miller. Main points and findings. John and Miller argue that climate change poses a significant threat to construction industry, necessitating a shift towards more resilient building practice. Their key finding is that traditional construction methods are not equipped to handle the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, leading to increased risk of damage and structure failure. Key concepts and methodologies. The article explores key concepts like climate risk assessment, sustainable building materials, and life cycle assessment. Climate risk assessment involves evaluating the potential impact of climate changes on construction projects, such as increased flooding or stronger winds. Sustainable building material can encompass material with lower environmental impact, such as recycled steel or locally sourced wood. Life cycle assess consider the environmental impact of a building throughout its entire lifespan, from material extraction to demolition. The authors employ a literature review methodology analyzing existing research on climate adaptation in construction. Limitation. The author acknowledge that their review focusing on developed nations and that further research is needed to explore the economic feasibility of implementing sustainable building practice in developing countries. Article 2. Author Esther Carmen and Lon Fezzi. Main points and findings. Carmen and Fezzi argue that social capital plays a vital role in building community resilient to climate change impacts. Their research, based on a survey methodology conducted in communities facing climate changes, find that strong social networks and collaborative governances are essential for communities to adapt to and recover from climate-related disruptions. Social capital refers to the network of relationships and shared value that exist within a community, fostering cooperation and trust. Key points and methodologies. This article explores Key concepts like social capital, social network, community resilience, and collaborative governances. Collaborative governances involve different stakeholders such as community members, governance agency, and NGOs working together address climate change challenges. The author utilized a survey approach, gathering data from residents in community facing climate change issue to understand how social capital influences their ability and to adapt. Limitations. The study focuses on specific geographic regions, and the author acknowledged the need for further researches to explore how social capital functions in diverse culture context. Article 3. Authors David Rajkovich and David Ocker. Main points and findings. Rajkovich and Ocker present a comprehensive review of sustainable construction practice, focusing on material and emerging technologies. The research identifies the growing importance of recycled and bio-based material in reducing the environmental impact of construction projects. Additionally, they explore innovation like prefabrication and 3D printing that can enhance effectiveness and minimize waste. Key points and methodology. This article explored key points like sustainable construction, life cycle assessment, embodies energy, recycled material, and bio-based material. Embodied energy refers to the energy consumed throughout the life cycle of a building material, including extraction, transportation, and manufacturing. Recycled materials are those that have been processed and reduced in construction, such as recycled steel or plastic. Bio-based materials are diverse from renewable resources such as bamboo or hemp, offering a more sustainable alternative to traditional materials. Credibility check. In today's information age, navigating a sea of online resources can be challenging. When conducting research, it is crucial to assess the credibility of the information you encounter. This slide will explore key factors to consider when evaluating the trustworthiness of a scholarly article. In this slide, they give you some information about peer reviewing process, author affiliations and expertise, and general reputation and impact factor. Building the matrix. Alright, we will gotten into the nitty-gritty of these articles, dissecting their main points and fancy research method they use. Now, let's take a step back and see how these pieces fits in together like a puzzle. Here, where the theme matrix comes in, it's a game changer for making sense of all this information. Imaging a table. Across the top, we will listing the big themes that pop out from the reading all three articles. These are the main thread running through the research on the climate changes adaptation in construction. Then down the sides, we will put each of the articles we reviewed. Now come to the cool part. By looking at our notes on each article, we will fill in the table like a treasure map. Whenever a theme show up an article, we will mark it down with the pages number like finding hidden gold. This theme matrix is more than just fancy chart. It lets us see a big picture, how these different articles are all taking about similar ideas, even if they approach them from slightly different angle. Plus, it can help us spot any hidden gaps in what researchers know. Maybe this whole theme that only one article touch on, or maybe this surprising silence on a certain topic. This give you the clues about where the future research is needed, and that where our own investigation can come in. In the next slide, we will see a real life example of this matrix. So can you see this treasure map in action? Connecting the dots, building the matrix. The next step in this research involves a deep dive into existing knowledge. An extensive literature review will be conducted, encompassing scholarly articles, books, and reportedly on climate change's adaptation in construction. This review will provide a solid foundation for further exploration. Following this, a research methodology will be established, outlining the specific method for data collection and analyzing. This might involve a combination of approaches, such as survey with construction professional or case study of projects that have successfully implemented in climate adaptation strategy. By meticulously planning this next step, we can ensure the research is comprehensive and we grounded in existing knowledge. Conclusion: building a more resilient future. Climate change presents a significant changes, but it also presents an opportunity. By adapting construction practice to account for these changes, we can build a more resilient future for ourselves and generation to come. This research has potential to contribute to the development for groundbreaking and sustainable building methods that prioritize both human safety and environmental well-being. The construction industry has a crucial role to play in mitigating the impact of climate changes. Through collaboration and innovation, we can build future where our structures are not just function but also resilient in face of changing climate. Personal reflections. These slides give you some information about the how we can learn some valuable things in our during this research and we will learn some valuable knowledge during the our lecture. How can we do a research on a different topic? So here I will gain some valuable insight into a climate change adaptation in construction projects. Here I would like to share some personal reflection on this experience. Information overload. Initially, the sheer volume of research on this topic felt overwhelming. However, learning effective annotation technique helped me critically analyze and synthesize the information. Interdisciplinary nature. Climate change's adaptation require expertise from various fields, such as engineering, sociology, and policy. This broadened my perspective on this complexity by the issue. Importance of collaboration. The research highlighted the importance of collaboration between stakeholders in the construction industry and community to build resilient infrastructure. These slides provide you the information about the references where I can take all that information. Thank you.